Hello and welcome to another Ron Johnson video vlogs. First time tuning in, my name is Ron Johnson. What I do is I help people that are tired of who they are and where they are in life. If you're going through transition, if you want to find love, if you want to co-create your relationships, if you want to feel better, you're tired of stress, this is where I can help you because I've been there and I've created a lot of different aspects of life of myself and other clients, because first it starts with you in order to help somebody else out, and always again it starts with you in order to help somebody else out. So today's topic, which is more important, I'm gonna give you an example. First of the year, non-COVID, everybody has a resolution of I want to get better in shape, I want to take care of my health, I want to do all these things health related, but every year they keep going over the same thing. Year one, year two, year three, it's been 20 years since they start, then they stop, they start, then they stop, and then all these excuses. So I want you to take a piece of paper if you have one. If not, open your phone to a notepad. I'll give you a second. Great, so you're there. I want you to write down at least 10 things that are important to you. Now, these are my 10 values that are important to me, and I want you, after you write down your 10 values, I'll give you a second, because if you can see my values, these are my 10 core values. At least I think they are, because core values, give you the tip, core values are subjected to change. They can be something you valued 5 years ago, but totally different from what you value now. 5 years ago, my value was driving a nice, fancy BMW, Mercedes-Benz. At this point in my life, I can care less about that, so my values have changed. So write down your top 10 values. Good. So what I want you to do now is I want you, of your top 10 values, as you can see mine, I want you to turn around and rank them. I'll give you a second to do that. Good. If you look at the screen, you can see my ranked values, 1 through 10. Now, what I want you to do is, of those 10 values you have ranked, I want you to turn around and only select one. Okay, do that now. Good. Now this is my one. Now, of your 10 values, I was thinking of your 10 values, select one out of 10. Because you can't have all 10 right now, only select one. And I want you to write that down. After that, after one selected, go back to your list again, select the second one. So forth and so on. And that should be a separate list. Now, if you look at my list, I went from my values, I ranked them, and I did a separate list if I could only choose one. Those are actually your core values, how you live life. If you look at my values, they changed from what I thought they were, how I ranked them, and how I didn't, if I ranked them, if I could only choose one. So if you think about, let's say for example, I gave you earlier about changing your weight. So if health was important to you, why is it at the bottom? Why are you constantly going through this change? If money is important to you, why is it at the bottom? It should be at the top. So I want you guys to understand, creating these hierarchies of values will give you a chance to understand why is X not happening in my life and what can I do to change that? Because if you don't know your values, you constantly go through life like beating your head against the wall. Why is this not happening? But once you rank them out, give a hierarchy of which one's most important to you. Now, if the one that's on the bottom, you want to move it up the ranks and see which one's more important to you. Remember, once you move up the ranks, let's say top 5 from 10, it will create a negative aspect in you. So you kind of feel a pull and a push. And that's what happens. So if you want to change yourself, always realize this. Your life is lived by principles. Your principles come from your core values. So thank you for listening to that. I hope you learned something from this video. And again, go to www.ronjohnsoncoaching.com. If you want to talk to me, we can talk with the phone or Zoom, bing, the discovery call button, and we can talk. Talk to you soon.